Okay, folks, it's 3:35 p.m. Wednesday, February 5th. This is going to be another Sloppy Joe production. Uh, I'm competing against the guy downstairs whom I've talked about in the past. He's wacko. He'll start screaming at any point, and then my ability to produce something here will be at a standstill. My time for production of videos is narrowing little by little because of some time restrictions, being able to go to the library to access the internet. Now, I've talked about this stuff before, but it's important. I want to get all my stuff out as quick as I can because I feel myself, I don't know whether it's the same thing Jay Essex is going through, where your mind is starting to, what do you call it, degrade? I'm really losing it, folks, and before I really lose it, I want to get all that I am out there to the public, to you folks have been DNA'd already, and then to the muggles out there. There's no shame in being a muggle, not having a crank up from Jay or any of the other consultants out there that still exist. I only know of one, Stephanie Sedgwick. That's her name, Stephanie Sedgwick, from Iwix or Kiwix or something. In any case, what I wanted to say in follow-up, actually, before I start producing these longer videos, which hopefully I can do at the library, is nobody's done this before, okay? We have people out there who in the past have produced incredible videos. There's so much to say about these DNA ICUCs. He's walking in the building here. So let me hurry up. I'm producing printouts, which I got to figure out how to upload on my channel for you folks to look at. It's a compendium of all the thoughts, all of the abilities that I'm developing. Well, hold on a second. I didn't make that section yet in the multi-page documents I've been drafting. Let's see, metaphysical skills developed or developing. Did I do that yet? No. Got to put those down. But I have all kinds of other stuff here. I've listed, and where's my glasses anyway? I've listed as many things as I could think of back in November 5th, in which I drafted these documents of everything that let's see, all the symptoms. Okay, let me read this here. Where's that document here? It's not that I'm not prepared, folks. It's that there's so much going on in my life. Okay, here it is. Here's a partial list of everything I'm going to be giving you. My methodology, which I've done as a production in this video. I can't recall whether I'll end up putting this video ahead of 36. Oh gosh, I should have been prepared. I'm scrambling to do all this, okay? In advance of video 36, 37, in which I actually go through and teach everybody what it is, or show everybody. I can't tell people what to do. I'm just showing what it is I've done to cultivate my metaphysical abilities. And it seems to work. And keep in mind, we're all different frequencies. So everybody's going to come up with their own protocol for advancing their kinetic abilities. So what I have on my list here is a primary overview of methodology, again, which I've shown. My symptomologies, once I had the DNA ICOC, I went through frickin' hell. In the conversion of my being, to a new DNA that basically will overcome anybody who's had Jay's DNA ICUC. And if you go to his website, now in Deanna Anaya's control, it's the spiritualfoundation.com. You can see the QEE, what's it, quantitative electroencephaly. Yeah, QEEG information that he accumulated showing the brain changes once he cranks people up. That's something you should be aware of. And by the way, this idea that he uses to show the growth of the brain using a string around the head, that's passé. Sorry, Jay. I found three 3 documents, 3 studies, medical studies on the National Health. God, see, I'm losing my mind here. The National Health, what is it? NIC, oh, National Health Institute. I'm sorry, explaining that what happens when the hypothalamus is stimulated. Interesting things happen. There is what you would call, if I can find that word. Excuse me a minute. Oh, I can tell he's getting ready to cause trouble here. What's called cutis verticis gyrata. That's when you have all these configurations in your scalp that form, and if you look on YouTube or Google, people have some horrendous looking scalp conditions, and that's what you get when your head is building up this energy to expand your brain, but after a while it'll flatten out. It's cool. Let me show you. It's like this. You have a scalp that looks like a motocross runway. You know, at the San Francisco Cow Palace, you know, whatever it is, in the arena there. And then your brain expands, your scalp goes like that. It's freaking awesome. And then there's itching in your scalp, consistently long-term itching. At least for me that happened. That indicates the skin parting. I mean, this is cool stuff, man. This is really cool stuff. And then what else? What else? Oh, itching behind the ears. There are glands that start to itch and then exude this frickin' horrendous smelling ooze. On and on. I had to wipe behind my ears for all the time using little washcloths that I designed like that. I put in my pocket and go like that. These are indicators of what Jay has done. Nobody has talked about this. And you know, I'm not glorifying me. I'm just saying I found this stuff when I was trying to find answers for all these physical problems that are happening to me. Okay, so back to this list here. Symptomology, that was one of them. Ailments, which I've cured. I've got them listed. And future expectations of ongoing awakening yet to be seen. That'll happen. What about ailments that should be cured? Yeah, I've got a section on that. Again, I don't have my glasses on. So, intellectual discoveries I put down here too. I can't even remember drafting these documents. It's been so long, and they're very very lengthy in points. So what'll happen is I'll submit this either in part, in series, or in full if I can find that information of how to on YouTube come tomorrow, Thursday the 6th of February. If not, it'll come at some point, and I will update these documents. I'll extract things or add things, so please pay attention to the comment section or wherever I'm supposed to put this stuff as something to be downloaded. I've got, how many documents here? I've got a lot of documents. So it's lastly, it's important to keep in mind, and I hope that everybody has a chance to look at that Einstein's quantum and entanglement spooky connection video. I'll put as a link in this video in the comments section that I looked at, and that's what spirited me to find, you know, how I'm able to see the projection of my fist in my thorax and create this idea of telepathy between the deaf, blind people. I mean, it's freaking awesome. Where else can this stuff go? And I've got a list of things one can do with that ability too. I forgot all about it. I'm losing it, folks. I'm telling you, tap into what I'm saying. I'm not the cat's meow. I'm not the end all, but at least get this stuff. Record, download my videos for future reference. That's what I've done with everybody else in the past who's produced videos. You know, the Alexis. Alexis Hart, now he's changed his name to that from Alexis the Stargazer. I've downloaded everything from, I can remember it, well, I'm in a quandary, from Aya, Monique Pena, Sam Sylvain, Alona Beard, Beard. She's from Norway, I think. She's removed. These people have removed their videos. Um, and then, who else? Alexis Hart. What does he go by now? Oh, Alexis Hart. And you'll have to find him probably through J. Era Essex Archives. There used to be a lot more people there to reference. I don't know what's happened to them. I guess they bowed out from YouTube. And I have a theory, by the way, of why the source consultants, I'm not going to talk about it now, I have a theory of why they're walking away from continuing their videos at all on their channels. It may be for good reason. We have to talk about this, and I want input from you people when you hear what I have to say. Who else? Bershu Onder. We never got anything from Siobhan Kelly, and I've had a consult with her. She's a kick in the rear as a person. I tried to find her in Dublin, Ireland. I think she's living there. Tried to find a candy store to send her candy. These are good people, folks. I respect these source consultants, you know, for who they are and what they could be doing here in the future if they got the giddy up and go to do it. So, okay, so quantum entanglement, biopolarity. I've shown you that book. Hold on, let me reach for that book. This is book number 2. You can get that for free off of archive.org. Folks, you got to get this. You don't have to read it. Just look at the diagrams and they start to make sense. Oh, he's starting this music. I got to get out of here. This guy. So, between understanding quantum entanglement and polarity, you and I can talk about this stuff forever. And I'll be forever trying to impress people that they have to engage themselves with expressing themselves physically along with the mental projection that we typically use. The when we do remote viewing or talking to animals or whatever. I'm telling you, you can intensify this stuff by using the energy that J. Essex has in fact said flows out of his fingers, and I'm feeling it. So what else can I say? Oh. In wrapping here, I am going to do something. Where did I put these things? Oh, people have asked me, what does it feel like for this energy to exude from my fingers? And I came up with the idea. I've got 2 magnets. I think they went to an original simple alternator or something, small alternator. But when you take polarity of magnets, opposite ends, minus and plus, and you go like that, that's what I feel. I don't feel it as strong as some of this stuff. God, I'm trying to look for the other magnets I have, but like the neodymium magnets, those are super powerful. I think these aren't neodymium; they're just simple magnets. But as I'm playing with this stuff, I can feel this magnetism stretch. See, where can I get both my hands? Stretch. You can't see the other hand here, but it can stretch 4 feet away, and I can feel that magnetism. Now the question is the energy emanating from my fingers interfering with that felt on this other side? Yeah, that's right. I'm mixing my hands up here. Am I feeling that energy as well? So right now I'm playing with the idea of what's it feeling like without one hand holding the magnetism, the magnet. So it's hard to feel right now for some reason. But I'll give you an update on that. But anyway, the point being, the feeling is like 2 magnets trying to come together, and there's that repulsion. And the last thing I think I need to say is I cure myself using the concept of polarity and the repulsion involved with it. It's the repulsion, in my view, what I feel, that's curing me. So as I'm screen is really small. Sorry about that. As I'm holding my right hand here and pointing it at my foot, I feel it. Okay, it's the repulsion I'm feeling, but it's the act of forcing the repulsion inside my foot that's helping me grow new nerves, which is peripheral neuropathy in effect. That's what peripheral neuropathy subsequent to diabetes is the thing that messes us up. For over 50% of the population have diabetes. Now, okay, what can I say in summary? Oh, trying something. I've tried for years to put my is that my this is my physical healing sphere. You can see the label in front there. You can also see how Deanna autographed it on the bottom. That's what happens when you buy your spheres from her. I want to impress upon people, you know, it might be good to start off with a small stone from her like I did, understand how and feel how stone energy works first, and then you migrate up to another size. Now she's fell off. Uh, she produces a smaller sphere, and I believe that the reason for that is it's half the price of these larger ones. You're looking at $750 to over $1,000, $1,100 I think in one case, two cases. What these cost, you can't find better stones than these, and they're wrapped up in what is that kind of paper? You guys might know. It's not aluminum, silver paper or something. Anyway, um, a roundabout way of leading up to the point that this guy downstairs, I've been putting a physical sphere, max physical sphere over his bed in my apartment. I know the location of his bedroom downstairs. I've been in his apartment. And it hasn't really worked. He's been crazy. Now, for 4 days now, I brought up all these spheres and I showed them in a previous video. No, in the video that you'll be up seeing 36, 37. That I put over his bed in the other room, in my room, of course. He's quieted down. So I'm really anxious to see what's going to happen, unfortunately, when I remove this tote full of all the spheres I have. And if he goes back to being the crazy guy he is, screaming and yelling, 18 hours a day maybe, let's see, before 6 o'clock this morning it was 3:20, and then he'll go until 10:20, so how many hours that is. And you folks are lucky to have a quiet environment. It's driving me nuts. So what can I say? So if he goes nuts, then I'll bring the tote back and leave it there. Now here's the exciting thing. Now, Deanna at the Spiritual Foundation, if you look at the website there, thespiritualfoundation.com, she talks about, she addresses the question somebody asks, why can't they feel the stone energy? And then her response is, because it's still there, but you don't feel it because you're stronger. Well, I brought up all these spheres that I've had in layaway, essentially, in my garage for years because they're too powerful. You know, even this physical power, this sphere that I've had, you know, I had to remove it at times because, according to Jay, they can talk with you or something, and so maybe they went on sabbatical for me, you know, just being kind to me. I don't know. I'm just a meat and potatoes kind of metaphysical person. I'm not off into the celestials talking all this crazy stuff. I'm just not. I'm not like that person. I never will be. You will arise to the heavens and you'll see the stars for what they truly are, our consciousness. Give me a break. That's me. However, I can say that Alexis Hart, he has a wonderful, wonderful video I just tapped into that I want to watch. I've watched part of it, and he talks about heart energy coming from a different perspective. And it's nothing I've ever seen before. I think all of you need to tap into it. And it's hard, I understand. He has a different style of narration. And to be honest, he's the guy I pattern my videos off of. You know, he doesn't have his videos there that he posted years ago. How much time? I'm 20 minutes into this thing. I gotta leave. He posted many more videos in the past, and he removed them. He's got other stuff there, which I don't know if I have time to tap into it. But this one video, can I find it real quick? Can I find that? I don't think I can find it real quick. Um, that I'm listening to, and I'll comment on. I've tried to contact him for years, 3 times actually, and all the consultants I've tried to do that for years as well. I can't find this thing quickly. I'll come back and I'll tell you about it. But if you go to his channel on YouTube, you'll see it and it has some kind of a tic-tac-toe screen or something on it, and it's hard listening to what he has to say because he's coming from a different position, an energetic heart, energetic position. So anyway, what else can I say? I'm hoping to discover some good things about these stones that I'm bringing up here, and then I have to, and putting them over the guy's downstairs apartment in my bedroom. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on with that. So how far have I gone? 22 minutes. So I'm going to tap out right now. And be good, be kind, be awesome, be fair, be all those things. And good things will come to you, I think. Anyway, here we go. Over and out. Bye now.